Hi, Damian Browne, 16 Group 1s, 8-time premiership winning jockey here at the Sunshine Coast. My father was in the trotting industry in New Zealand, and we had about 60 horses there, and I did a lot of driving work there. I fell asleep and fell out of the back of the cart a couple of times and thought then it might be time to get on their backs. So that's where it all started from there. I moved to Australia in the early 90s. Moved back here in 2002 and been here ever since. I was probably known as a bit of a larrikin back in the early days and didn't take it all too seriously. So the last 10 or 12 years of my career, I had a lot of luck, but I really applied myself then too. As an owner, a trainer and a jockey, we're all looking for that one good horse that can take us places and win the big races. I was lucky to be associated with one of Queensland greats and buffering, and he took me all around the world. And probably one of my career highlights was to win Dubai World Cup night with him in the Alquoz Sprints.
Buffering in front, 100 metres left to go from Penophobia. Erna Gels lunging at the end, buffering in front. Life is great in the Sunshine State, and those Queenslanders are celebrating.
To represent Australia on the world stage and win, it was very thrilling. We were all there just enjoying the moment and being wrapped up in the atmosphere, which is just out of this world, the show that they put on there on that night. So, and to have my wife Kim there with me made it even more special. I've had some great memories here. I've been fortunate enough to win pretty much all the features on the calendar year. So I think I've won 3 cups, and the last one was probably one that stood out with Mega Blast.
Mega Blast, he's about 2.5 lengths in front. Tradesman goes to second. First Crush runs home down the outside. High Degrees over on the inside, but the leader is Mega Blast, about 2.5 lengths in front. First Crush goes to second from Tradesman, but Mega Blast, the Kiwis clear on the Caloundra Cup, and Mega Blast has won by 3 lengths on the line to First Crush and Tradesman.
When I came back to scale afterwards, it's probably one of the very few times I actually got emotional and things sort of started to get to me on that sort of level. So, and it was because I've seen so many friendly faces and that in the crowd, and people that support you week to week, not just on the big days. It's such a great roomy track where barriers don't really play as much a part as they do in a lot of other tracks. So you get the opportunity just to ride the horse and ride the race and not have to worry about too much else. And it suits my style. I like to generally like to ride horses a little bit quiet and get them through their gears and hit the line strongly, which with this great big long roomy straight that we have here, that suits. For the amount of racing it has on it, it's always presented in such a tremendous fashion. I mean, Murray Weeding does an amazing job here and has done for a long period of time. And to go through the wear and tear that it has on it and to present as it does each week is just a credit to his whole team. I've nearly been here 20 years now, and I remember when I first arrived, we didn't have all the stabling and things like that. Mick Sullivan was the CEO here at the time. He did a great job, and people had commented to me about how much the Sunshine Coast Turf Club was growing. I think that's a great asset to have people running the establishment that really want to help the place go forward, and we're very lucky here like that. So the sky's the limit for here. We've got the facilities obviously, and it's always growing, and I can only see it getting better with time.